It's not about how much you make, it's about how you manage what you make. Whether you're earning $50,000 or $500,000, the strategies used by the top 1% to grow and protect their wealth can be applied by anyone. The top 1% just don't save, they strategically invest, prioritize, and build wealth over time. So, in this video, I'm going to reveal the 15-65-20 system, a simple, proven approach that can help you manage your money like a financial expert. Let's get into it. Starting with the most important part, which is the 15%. That's how much of every dollar you earn that should be reserved or put aside for yourself. This disciplined approach is the foundation of long term financial security, and you are doing this for two really important reasons. Reason one, emergency fund for peace of mind. Imagine your car breakdown on the way to work, or a surprise medical bill, or an urgent family emergency happens. Without saving, this unexpected expense might mean relying on credit cards or borrowing money, both of which can lead to more stress. But not if you have that 15% cushion in place. Start by building your safety nets enough to cover 1 month of your essential expenses. It doesn't include the Netflix subscription you have, or discretionary spending that you make, or any other non-essential subscription or luxuries. It just covers your core costs, things like your rent and mortgage, utility bills, groceries, transportation. From there, gradually grow this fund to cover 3 to 6 months of core expenses. These cushions give you ultimate peace of mind and allow you to face emergencies like a sudden job loss, emergency medical expense without falling into debt. How would it feel to have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up? That's real security. The second reason to save that 15% is invest to make your money work for you. And you don't need to be a financial expert to get started. And in fact, you might already be doing it without even realizing. Let me show you just how powerful this can be and how you can get started even if you are a complete beginner. Imagine two people, Sarah and Mike. At age 30, Sarah invests a lump sum of 15,000. She earns a steady 7% annual return and doesn't touch the investment for the next 20 years. By the time she turns 50, her initial investment has grown to be an impressive $58,000 without her adding a single extra dollar. Now, let's look at Mike. Mike waits until he's 40 to start investing. He contributes 3,000 every year for the next 10 years, also earning the same 7% annual return. By the time he turns 50, his total contribution of $30,000 have grown to $41,000. While Mike's results are commendable, but they still fall short of Sarah's, despite him investing twice as much overall. The key difference lies in the power of time and compound interest. Sarah's money had an extra 10 years to grow and compound, making a significant impact. Her initial $15,000 grew to $58,000, all without her needing to invest anything further. This is what Einstein meant when he said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. The longer you allow your money to grow, the more it can multiply over time. So, where do you start? You have a few options. First, if you are contributing to your workplace retirement plan, then you have already started this process. The employee match is essentially free money. Your organization contributes a dollar or pound for every dollar or pound you contribute up to a certain limit. Let's say you earn $50,000 per year and your employer offers a 5% match. If you contribute 5% of your salary, that's $2,500, your employer will also contribute an additional $2,500, doubling your contribution for that year. This instantly boosts your retirement saving by $5,000 for just $2,500 out of your pocket. It's free money that helps you build wealth faster, but it's crucial to ensure you are contributing enough to maximize the employer match. Maximizing the match is a fantastic way to boost your savings because your contributions are typically made pre-tax and the money grows tax-free until you withdraw it. Secondly, let's talk about tax advantage accounts, which are powerful tools for growing your investments. In the UK, there are stocks and shares ISA, and in the US, it's a Roth IRA. Both accounts allow your investments to grow completely tax-free. This means you won't pay taxes on dividend or capital gains. They are specifically designed by governments to encourage long term saving and investing. But bear in mind that the money you invest in the Roth IRA or stocks and share ISA comes from your post tax income, means it's already been taxed before you invested. As a result, you pay tax upfront but not when you withdraw the money in workplace retirement plan. Now, I know you might be thinking about investment accounts. The key is to keep it simple by choosing passive ones. These funds are designed to track the overall stock market, automatically diversifying your investment across hundreds of companies. Passive funds also have very low fees, but avoid complex strategies. The best approach is to set it and forget it. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to build wealth over time and is a strategy embraced by the world's most successful investors. Now, let's talk about the 65%. That's the portion of every dollar that should cover your fundamental expenses. This is where the necessities live, things like rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportations, and other must-haves that keep your life running smoothly. This is where the careful budgeting plays a crucial role. Managing these expenses can be tricky because they tend to creep up without you noticing. For example, you might get a raise and suddenly feel like your apartment is too small or decide to upgrade your car. While these changes might feel like a progress, but they often come with a high rent, maintenance, or insurance costs. If you are not careful, then your expenses will grow to match your income, a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation, and is a silent wealth killer. That's why setting a firm cap on your core expenses like 65% of your income is so important. This limit keeps your essential costs in check, ensuring you are not constantly scrabbling just to cover the basics. And in reality, this isn't always easy, especially if you live in an expensive city. To optimize your spending, start by analyzing your own expenses. Number one, track your spending. Write down your biggest spending categories. Number two, cut costs where possible. Negotiate a better deal on rent, or explore more affordable commuting options, or switch to energy efficient utilities. The goal isn't to eliminate the small joys in life, but to find ways to manage the big, unavoidable cost. By doing so, you will give your budget more breathing room for the things you enjoy, and that's that last 20%, the portion that fuels enjoyment and fulfillment. An idea from the book Die with Zero is that the ultimate goal isn't to die with a massive bank account, but to use your money to create a rich and fulfilling life. Even the wealthiest individual knows this secret, they intentionally allocate part of their budget for guilt-free enjoyment. Studies show that the people who allow themselves flexibility in their budgets are far more likely to stay committed for their financial goals in the long run. That's why the 15-65-20 rules recommend using 20% of your income for enjoyment and personal fulfillment. In fact, you can even reframe this 20% as an investment in yourself. By maintaining a balanced and energized life, you can increase your chances of sticking to your long term financial plans. In practice, this could mean treating yourself to a monthly fancy dinner, or save for a vacation or weekend getaway, or invest in hobbies or experiences that bring joy. This key allow yourself to enjoy 20% of your income freely without any guilt or regret. And there you have it, my top tips for managing your money like a 1% with the 15-65-20 rule. If you found this video useful, I would appreciate if you take a second to subscribe to the channel. Before ending, what's your biggest financial goal for this year? Drop a comment below and let's discuss how to make it happen. Thank you.